Hey there YouTube, Logan with Hideaway Homestead coming to you today with a flock update, and this video is going to be about feeding the chickens and ducks protein as far as in insect form. I've talked about feeding them organs and other meats and stuff, but I just threw in some mulch here because this area was getting too wet and it was keeping the water really bad dirty, and so I had to just move it over. I normally am better about keeping on top of stuff like that, but this was getting just a little bit too much of a mud pie over here, so I moved it over to a new spot and threw down some mulch here. And really, I need to move the water probably daily in here, and it would help a lot with this, composting bedding. The bedding's looking really good right now. I'm about to add a whole lot more in here, and I'm about to bring in a bunch of rabbit manure just to show y'all how much protein there is in the rabbit manure. If you'll notice, we're short a few chickens. I took a bunch of the hens out. There's only 4 hens left in here. There's 2 young roosters, and I'm about to take these 4 hens and put them in another chicken tractor that I built, and I'm going to be moving them 4 hens in with 1 rooster, and then taking a couple of hens from the other batch and putting them in. So that way each rooster will have about 6 hens. And I put in this mulch here that has a little bit of bugs in it. I saw some crickets and stuff in here, and they've already started to devour them. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pause the video, and I'm gonna bring in here into the middle of the coop. I'm gonna start dumping the rabbit manure with all the black soldier fly larvae. It's a mixture of the rabbit manure and wood shavings, and so the wood shavings help to absorb the smell and make sure that the rabbits aren't sitting over stinky urine. And but when you go to break that stuff up, it smells, so I got to go and put down another layer of wood shavings to start absorbing again. And I'm gonna bring that in, and right where the urine was at, there was tons of black soldier fly larvae, so we're gonna put that in so that the chickens and everything can eat it. So the Muscovies would be great to do in a composting operation too, just to eat bugs and stuff out. But the reason they need the chickens is because of what's happening right now. Watch, the chickens are scratching, and the ducks are coming in and eating behind them. So they're not only working to help get food for themselves, but they're also helping break it apart for the ducks. So let me pause the video and bring in the rabbit manure. All right, so I just pushed the wheelbarrow in here and dumped it out, and we're looking at a wheelbarrow load here. You can see, let me get in close here and just see if we can't, if it'll show up on the camera, the movement of all the little critters, tons of little critters everywhere. I see ants, I see pill bugs, I see, what else do I see? I thought I'd seen some worms earlier. But let me get a stick here. Now the chickens will break all this apart, so I really don't have to do this. The only reason I'm doing it right now is because I want y'all to see what's up. Okay, yeah, so right here, here's some of the really nasty, gicky stuff. And you can see those black soldier fly larvae in it. That right there is the gold. That's what the chickens and the ducks are gonna go wild for. So yeah, we'll let them break that up and get into it. But I'll see if I can't get in here just a little bit more and show y'all. As soon as they know what's in here, they're really gonna go wild. Yes, there's some more right there. Any of the places where there was lots of urine, you can see right there. Got right there. And that's just all protein coming from manure that would normally be a waste problem, but it's not waste until it's wasted. So knowing that I also have a tub full of rabbit manure and sheep guts, there's going to be so many black soldier fly larvae that come from that I'll be able to throw that in here as soon as it's broken down enough that it's not going to be a stinky mess. I'll be able to bring that in here and let the chickens go wild on it. There, the roosters are coming in to start eating. We'll give it just a couple minutes here to let them come in and start picking stuff apart. If the chickens weren't a little shy of Skoda here and myself, and would, you know, eat while I videoed, we could get some real close-ups. But as you can see, they're starting to pick at it and get bugs, and they'll start figuring it out and really tear this apart. So something to think about if you keep rabbits. Just keep some good wood shavings in the corner where they're all peeing, and that'll keep the smell down and they won't be having to deal with that ammonia. But it's also enough to keep the black soldier fly larva, or well, the flies coming in laying eggs and the larva going, to where you can feed your chickens and ducks or whatever other kind of poultry you got to feed. But I'm gonna get Skoda to come on out of here so that way they'll start picking that apart. But if you liked the video or found any value in it, go ahead and drop a like. If you've got any comments or questions, you can drop those down below. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so. I appreciate all y'all watching, and we'll see you in the next one.